ready for some NBA action. Now let's take a look at Denver's opening lineup. Before in the 5, it's Gordon and Jokic. At the guard spots, we'll see Westbrook and Murray. And it's Brown in at the 3. And for Minnesota, Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McDaniels. Gobert is out there with Julius Randle. And it's Conley in at the point. Here we are early in the NBA season, and teams focus on situational awareness. Doris, what have you noticed so far this season?
Yeah, Kev, these situations are really all about execution, right? Are players poised in late clock situations? First of all, do they recognize where the shot clock is? Can they adeptly and quickly read defenses? So those are some of the things I'm watching for.
And so the Denver Nuggets get the first points in the ballgame. Edwards, that's good.
And that strength and concentration from Anthony Edwards. Yes, there's contact, doesn't bother him.
Jokic with the screen on Conley. Murray left side. Here's Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Now here is Conley. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Well, defensively, Doris, these Minnesota Timberwolves are really a cut above the rest.
They led the league in defensive rating in 2024. They have so many ways to shut down what you're trying to do offensively. Length, athleticism, rim protection, commitment, and great scheme. They are a nightmare.
Edwards finds McDaniels. Randle with a screen for Edwards. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Well, we know this about Anthony Edwards. This guy, one of the stronger guards in this game. That's a tough finish.
Here's Westbrook. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And it's all said and done. Jokic, Greg, is going to be the Nuggets' career leader in many categories.
And he's already their franchise leader in rebounds, assists, triple-doubles, and playoff points, and many other advanced stats as well.
What we know unequivocally is the best players being your hardest workers, the guys who want to be held accountable, make such an impact on your program, and that is Russell Westbrook to a T.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Here's Brown. Denver passing it around. Shot clock at 5. Here's Jokic, and Jokic slams it in.
Oh, that's just too easy for Jokic. This is why defensively you've got to get him away from the basket.
Edwards drives in. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher. In the corner, Murray with it. It's stolen by Edwards. And here's the fast break. Randle leading it all the way. Pass to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
This guy always amongst the league leaders in dunks. Gobert is a force around the cup.
Jokic with the screen on Conley. Here's Brown. No good from outside. So for the Nuggets, their last game, a loss to New York. Left side, Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Boy, the quickness off the dribble drive by Anthony Edwards. Being able to put it on the deck, so important.
And then Gordon with the dunk.
I'll tell you, that vertical ability he has puts him in select company in NBA power forwards. May not have great size, but boy, he plays bigger than it.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Nikola Jokic may not be the most physically gifted, but there's an old saying in basketball, you're as fast as you can anticipate. LeBron James says he sees plays before they happen. A lot of people don't understand it, but I do. He's special. Kevin?
You know, his mind for the game is just on another level. We appreciate that report. McDaniels. That shot is off. Good defense by Jokic. Here's Westbrook. Here he goes.
You cannot give Russell Westbrook a lane to the basket. This guy will slam it in your face quicker than you could say boo.
Near the three-point line, it's Edwards. Here's Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
Nice job clearing some space out under the boards and setting himself up there for the putback.
And not just any old putback, Clark, but a big, big foul. And those advanced numbers, Doris, they show Rudy Gobert is historically great.
Kevin, I love that you are an analytics lover, but for me, it's about the eye test. Rudy Gobert has won the Defensive Player of the Year on more than one occasion. He's played on winning teams, and he's been an integral part of their success. He is one of the all-time great defenders we've seen.
Here's McDaniels. That one falls.
And offensively right now, each team getting what it wants.
Yeah, this is already a high-scoring game, but we knew that was a possibility coming into this one.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finish hard with two hands on that stuff. Anthony Edwards has been leading the charge for the Timberwolves. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And what do you guys think about Minnesota here in this one?
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Yeah, the defense hasn't been there. They are getting hammered on second chance opportunities.
Conley and Edwards are the guards. Julius Randle is out there with McDaniels. And it's Gobert in its center. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Timberwolves. Randle against Jokic. Murray, the pass to Jokic. Slam by Jokic.
Taking back the lead once more. Give these teams credit. Man, they are battling.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
And the foul on Jamal Murray. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Here's Edwards, and he came down, and he goes right on top of Aaron Gordon.
How about Anthony Edwards, the bounce? Go ahead, Ann.
And it's Westbrook with the ball. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. And you look at this year's Denver team, you know, Greg, trying to get more from their bench than they did last year.
Yeah, and you just don't want your starters to play so many minutes that they get gassed in the postseason. That's something Denver's trying to avoid this time around. Easier said, though, than done.
Here's Westbrook. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Michael Conley picks one up. For years, it seemed like the league was going to go smaller. But lately, Greg, it seems like size is back in fashion.
Yeah, I mean, look at the MVP award, right? Centers and Jokic and Embiid winning it recently. Even Giannis, you know, I wouldn't consider him small. And just overall around the NBA, it feels like bigger teams are having more success.
Every aspect of Anthony Edwards' game is on display. This guy has been cooking from the outset.
It's stolen by Edwards. To the paint. And then Randle slams it in.
Wow, Julius Randle with a little flavor on the finish.
Westbrook against Conley. Pass to Brown. Jokic inside. Minnesota with the rebound. Their last meeting was in this building where they were able to come out on top.
Well, they coasted to the win in that one. Were dominant in the rebound department, and that was a huge factor.
I think there was no question they brought a level of physicality along with a tremendous work ethic, and it was why they were successful.
And it's Gordon with the finish.
Well, easy to see why Aaron Gordon has been in multiple dunk contests. The arsenal, the creativity, limitless.
Edwards with it. And it's Gordon picking him up.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. You hear, Doris, people now calling Anthony Edwards one of the faces of the NBA. I'm assuming you'd agree.
100% agree, because the skills are extraordinary. The development in his decision-making has gone leaps and bounds from where it was. Beyond that, Kevin, he's a lockdown defender, one of the best competitors, fearless in the big moments, and one of the most charismatic young men in the league today. This guy is spectacular. Well, that's the acceleration of Russell Westbrook. Good night, defense. You had no chance.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his first foul.
Well, despite that possession, something that I've liked is they've been under control while getting out in this league. They've kept those turnovers down.
Reed, he's checked in for Minnesota. And Denver with a change here, too. Pickett's checked in. Jokic sets the screen for Murray to the inside. And Jokic slams it in.
And so creative with the ball in his hand. Murray draws the defense in and then makes a terrific pass.
Pickett, that's good.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
The Timberwolves have gotten nearly everything to fall for them here in the second quarter. They're a great 7 of 8 from the floor. And Randall throws it down.
Well, if the basket is within reach, Julius Randle understands how to finish.
Gordon with a screen on Edwards. Murray the pass to Gordon. And there's the big-time jam as he slams it right over Randle.
Wow, the tenacity of Aaron Gordon, the athleticism is just amazing.
Edwards kicks to Randle. Into the lane. Back to Edwards. Pass to McDaniels. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Randle with a screen for Edwards. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the wide open shot from Reed hits the three-point bomb.
Yeah, Naz Reid, aware that ball hits my hands, I've got to be ready to rise and fire.
Here's Murray. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Gordon against Edwards. Inside, Jokic with the steal. Got it off in time. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. Anthony Edwards has been leading the charge for the two. Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
Well, right now for Denver, you really get to see what they're made of after your hard work in the offseason. Yeah, you have big.
And moving on to the Timberwolves now, they're in the midst of a close game.
Even before the game started, you could feel the energy in this arena, man.
That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game, Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far, unstoppable.
So on the floor for Denver, the 4 and the 5, it's Gordon and Jokic. Then there's Jamal Murray. And it's Strother in at the 1. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Nuggets are an example of how you build a contender from the ground up. Coach Michael Malone says, I'm hoping we can be a blueprint for a lot of young teams, young coaches, and young GMs. Be patient. Let it build the right way, bring in the right kind of people, and you never know what's going to happen. Kevin?
Well, David, you've just triggered a lot of thoughts here. But doing it that way, to me, feels the right way. And a lot of fun to watch their success. And we thank you for the report.
If you don't keep Aaron Gordon out of the paint, it's going to be a long night. How easy is that?
Here's Dillingham. McDaniels gets a wide open look. Sinks the three-pointer. McDaniels got 5 now.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
And he comes up with the deuce.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Timberwolves leading by 3. And Greg, something that is so important to this team, Jamal Murray's shot creation.
It is, Kevin. He creates so much with the ball or off of it. The work he puts in on offense frees up everything for his teammates. Great competitor who's really a perfect fit with this core.
Here's Strother. Still scoreless. Up and in on the layup.
Boy, everyone is getting to their spots and then capitalizing. 3 for 4 in the quarter. Beautiful.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Porter's checked in for the Nuggets. Peyton Watson comes in for Murray. Reed with a screen on Porter. Here's Randall, and Randall throws it down.
I'll bet even they didn't think the pick would work that well.
No. And they get the major league dunk out of it, too.
My question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
Minnesota's gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight. McDaniels, and finished off by McDaniel.
Well, making it look very easy. Right at the rim, McDaniels at the finish.
Here's Strother. Pass to Brown. Stolen by Reed. And here's the fast break. Randall leading it all the way. Shot by McDaniels, no good.
And it didn't fall, but that's the kind of shot they want their offense to create.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here.
And yes, it's good. That's 12 points for Jokic.
He's so skilled on the interior. Jokic plays with so much force and leverage down low.
Takes it inside.
You got to be kidding.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. Porter, no luck.
All alone from mid-range. They know he won't miss many of those.
You know, Greg, when you look at the Timberwolves' history, the first round had been a problem for them. But not last year, as they swept the Phoenix Suns.
And you got to look at it as being a tremendous success, right? Because going into the season, I don't know that anyone thought they would have made it to the conference finals. But, boy, that young group gelled well together, and the sky's the limit for the future.
Pass to Alexander Walker. From outside, off the mark.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Here's Strother. Back to Porter. Brown the pass to Porter. And Michael Porter is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Gobert, he's checked in for Reed. Miller comes in for Julius Randle. Joe Ingles, he's checked in for McDaniels. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Jordan's checked in for Denver. Shots good by Miller. Miller's got his first points in this one.
Oh, great production on the interior right now. 8 straight from inside.
40 seconds left to play in the third. Gordon with the screen from Murray. Going inside. Gobert with the block.
One of the best to do it. Gobert adds another block to that career total.
And there's typically going to be some space when you're out in transition and you do just kind of venture out to that three-point line.
Oh, and the jam by Westbrook.
That should give them a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
Well, sometimes it's about taking it into your own hands. That kind of individual play could spark his group.
Here's Brown, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
But we have some elite passing big men in the NBA, and you love that skill. Wow.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. They've got Dante DiVincenzo. Naz Reid out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's Conley, and it's Edwards in its small forward. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Connects from three-point range.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Has to Gobert. Drives to the hoop. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. It's going to be on Jokic.
But boy, the added strength of Rudy Gobert over the years helps him complete the end one. You get the sense this guy loves to score the basketball.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Alexander Walker's checked in.
A high-level athlete with great run and jump ability. Porter finishes well in transition.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Minnesota.
I'm in love with how they're moving the basketball all game long, and also their ability to move without the ball. That style just makes it so difficult to defend.
I think it's also important we have to acknowledge how many scoring opportunities they've created from their spectacular defense, getting a bunch of points off turnovers.
Edwards' shot is good.
Anthony Edwards has got his rhythm, and he's got a well-rounded offensive game. Look out.
Westbrook scanning the floor. Jokic kicks to Westbrook. Gordon with a screen on Conley. Westbrook dishes to Gordon. A rebound by the Timberwolves. And they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity.
And clearly struggling here with the foul. Still early. And just one more will put him over the limit.
And when you look at Alexander Walker, Doris, so consistent from year to year.
This is a young man who knows his role, finds ways to help the team within the context of what the Stars are doing. And those are exactly the kind of role players you need in order to have a quality basketball team.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And at this point, it is their game to lose. They've done such a good job building the lead.
And Jokic wide open. He shoots. And another miss by Denver. Timberwolves leading by 12. Here's Conley. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Well, what great game planning, what great execution. It doesn't get much better than this.
Capable of being a very potent scorer, Jokic certainly has looked focused so far in this one.
Westbrook kicks to Gordon. Back to Westbrook. And he drives in. Gordon, the pass to Jokic. Jokic, big man with the triple.
Oh, how about the touch there? And there are a lot of bigs today who can impact the game on the perimeter. And I got to say, Jokic is up there with the best of them.
Edwards with it. Now guarded by Porter. And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here. Minnesota making some changes. Randall comes in for Reed. And it's McDaniels in for Nickeil Alexander-Walker. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for the Nuggets. Peyton Watson comes in for Aaron Gordon.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Jordan finds Watson. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan.
Yeah, this offense is rolling. They've been assertive, but they're also playing under control.
I think the communication on offense is working at every level right now. What a run for this group.
Porter with a block.
Good work on the defensive end for Porter Jr. Timing things just right there to get the block.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Wow. You know the ball is going in when Russell Westbrook steps into these moments. Just so adept at hitting big shots.
Catching up on the changes for Denver. Jokic, he's checked in for Jordan. Gordon comes in for Michael Porter. And Christian Brown subbed in for Peyton Watson. Outside for Randall. Here's McDaniels. Cranes the three-pointer. And the Timberwolves lead by 6.
And in getting that three to go, he snaps an 11-0 run by the Nuggets.
Outside Westbrook. To the wing on the left. Denver passing it around. Tried to come right back with the three of his own. But it's no good. And now the Timberwolves on the break. And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That is his first foul of the game. And Minnesota has possession. 6-point lead. Here's Edwards. He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Anthony Edwards is a three-level scorer. He can beat you in a lot of ways, and he's extremely confident when the game is hanging in the balance.
I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Well, it's been a hard-fought battle through much of the night. They just missed out on a couple of opportunities they'd love to do over.
Randall gets to Conley. Driving inside. Randall passes to McDaniels. Offensive rebound. Here's Edwards. The Timberwolves again can't hit. And so the Timberwolves take the win. A confident win, and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a...
All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in.
night. Great to be here with you, Clark.
Always great to be with you as well, B.A. And this is perhaps my favorite night of the year when you talk about the NBA opening night. So much excitement, so much anticipation, and we know the rest of the season will deliver.
And now Dallas' starting group. Irving and Thompson fill out the wings. Washington and Lively down low. And it's Doncic in at the 1.
Boy, what a throwdown by the well-built 6'9" Julius Randle with power.
Now here's Doncic. Outside Irving. Lets the 3 fly. The shot is good. Doncic making the play.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, I had a chance to catch up with head coach Chris Finch. I asked him if he thinks anyone has a better feel for the game than Luka Doncic, and he told me, I don't want to get into a comparison, but what I can say is that he controls the pace like no one else. You can't speed him up, you can't slow him down. Guys?
Appreciate the report, Allie. Clark, with Minnesota being a major player in the West now, Wolves Nation is howling.
Howling and growling, B.A. That's the name of their fan base, and yeah, they're excited, and for good reason. Not only is this team competitive, but they can be downright dominant at times, especially at the defensive end of the floor. Easy group to cheer for.
Here's Doncic. After the Timberwolves picking up a basket a moment ago. And not going to go. He misses his first attempt of the night. McDaniels with it. Now Doncic defending. McDaniels against Doncic. McDaniels, that's good.
Strong work inside by the 6'9" Jaden McDaniels, showing how effective he can be down there.
Conley against Doncic. Irving for 3. And Conley grabs the miss.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Outside for Randle. Pass to Conley. This one for 3. And his first miss of the night. Now 2 of 3. Irving against Randle. Irving, the pass to Lively. Back to Irving. Takes a 3. And Conley grabs the miss. And it's Edwards with the ball for Minnesota. Takes it inside. McDaniels from long range. And the shot's off. 1 for 2 in this one. For Dallas, they've gone 2 for 5 here in the first. Doncic outside. Shot is up. Gets some space and buries the jumper.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
In 2024, Luka Doncic recorded 6 consecutive 30-point triple-double games.
That's right, B.A. The first time anyone has done it in NBA history. So if you didn't already believe in Luka magic, well, there's some proof that the magic is real.
Randle, a screen on Irving. Just 4 to shoot. From the arc. Randle can't hit. The Mavericks leading. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Randle against Washington. Pass to Doncic. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good and he'll go to the line.
I just love his approach coming into tonight. Focused and aggressive.
Clark, when you watch Luka Doncic play, how is he able to just control the games like he does?
He's a savant. That's all I can say. He's way ahead of himself. I mean, this guy's been a pro since he was 13 to 14 years old. There's nobody else in the NBA that's been a pro that long, I don't think. So, unique in that regard. Great size, uncanny, underrated strength. And then his vision, his pace, all of that what allows him to really not ever be sped up or out of control.
And Edwards slams it in.
On the front foot, attacking the defense. This is Anthony Edwards at his best.
Doncic feeling it out a bit. 35 seconds left in the first. Fires from deep. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. The Timberwolves have gone 5 of 8. Solid opening quarter for them. Edwards finds Gobert. Randall outside. McDaniels, a screen on Doncic. Here's Randall, and he gets it to go. 4 for 6 so far.
His shooting has been fantastic, and this team has leaned on him.
Here's Doncic. Again, Doncic missing.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
What a And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. All right, let's quickly break down the game. What we've seen so far from the Timberwolves, guys.
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
Conley and Ant are the one of the two. Julius Randle out there with McDaniels. And it's Gobert in at the 5. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Screen by Lively. And here's Doncic outside. Oh, Luka with a deep one.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
McDaniels against Thompson. McDaniels passes to Randall. And it's Randall with the jam.
Power and mobility of Randall. That combination makes it really hard to cover him on the pick and roll.
Grant, as long as the Mavs have Luka Doncic, they'll be a contender in the West.
Yeah, no doubt. Luka is the special guy who can carry a team. He's an MVP candidate year in and year out. And Dallas is just very lucky to have him.
You know, Clark, watching Kyrie Irving, he still does things you just can't believe.
His ball handling ability is just remarkable, and his finishing ability surpasses his rush hour handling, and that's saying a ton. He can beat anybody off the dribble. He can make tough shots. He really is one of the elite scorers from the guard position in the history of the NBA. I don't think that's an overstatement. From the angles he finishes, the shots he can make, he's as elite as we've had in the league.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Brian, the Mavericks are making moves to surround Luka and Kyrie with talent. Now they've given up a lot of draft picks, but that's what you do when you have superstars in their prime. With their beefed up roster, Coach Jason Kidd says, we are deep. This is the first time the Mavs have been deep in a very long time. Brian?
Haven't been able to hear that in a while. They've got some players now, Allie. And Gobert with the stuff.
Double-digit boards, a regular occurrence for Gobert. Makes it easier to get those second chance hoops, too.
Oh, Doncic playing above the rim.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
Now here's Washington. Still no points. Stolen by Conley. To the middle. Oh, Edwards powers it home.
And we all know how explosive Edwards can be, reminding us there with that thunderous slam.
From deep, here's Doncic. Sinks it from distance. Doncic has got 17.
He's going off this quarter. A huge reason why this team is on top.
Edwards, a pass to Randall. And it's Randall with the jam.
Randall, another bucket. He continues to expand his offensive game.
Thompson, a screen on Edwards. Thompson right side. Pass to Doncic. Irving, a screen on Randall. Washington passes to Irving. Shot clock at 6. And Jaden McDaniels picks up the foul. That's his first foul. And the elite bigs today can score posting and facing up, Clark. Can all those options make it hard to decide which way to attack?
Well, I agree with you there, and I think it's a good problem to have, quite honestly, B.A. I mean, that's also, I think, where coaching and analytics comes into play. Trying to keep track of what approach is going to work best for you.
Now here's Edwards. Playing Phoenix, he was nearly unstoppable. And And Anthony Edwards has stated that his goal is to ultimately surpass Michael Jordan.
Hey, look, that is a lofty goal to run after. I don't know if he'll catch it, but I like the fact that he's ambitious enough and confident enough to put it out there. His ability speaks for itself. This guy's a star already, and his star continues to shine. His work ethic and confidence give me belief that he's going to have a chance to at least get close to that. You know, about 25 years ago, there was a guy named Kobe Bryant who sought to do something similar to what MJ did, and he got pretty close to matching it.
Minnesota's gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. And Gobert flushes it home.
Gobert plays as tough at the rim offensively as anybody in the league.
And 1:01 left in the first half of this game. Doncic's shot is good. And boy, has this been a competitive matchup thus far.
These teams have swapped leads 7 times already, and we're not even in the second half.
Now here's Edwards. 7 points in the game. Here's Gafford. And the dunk by Gafford.
And it's energy like that on both ends of the floor that's got them out ahead.
Edwards against Irving to the right side. Edwards looking for an opening. Gobert with a screen on Gafford. It's Edwards with a drive. And Gafford with the block. Doncic, a screen on McDaniels. Irving for 3. Connects from downtown. And now it's a 6-point Dallas lead.
And so far, there's been tremendous cohesion offensively this quarter.
And you know what? The frustration for the defense is mounting because it seems like they can't miss out there.
And the stifled tower makes his presence felt on the offensive end. He's really developed an array of moves on the interior.
And so Gobert nails both of them.
Getting themselves to the line this quarter is a good way to get their offense rolling.
And maybe cause some foul trouble along the way as well. And we know what that can do. It pays off typically in good fashion for you.
Fires from the wing. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. Oh, what a performance by Luka Doncic. He has been the story for Dallas. He made up. Okay, Allie, appreciate it. And folks, we'll be back after halftime to begin the third quarter.
I think for the Timberwolves, I've always loved when I started the season at home. I'd be eating good, I'd be dominating down low, I'd be picking up that big old dub.
So, Shaq, how many of those Game 1 home openers did you actually win over your career?
AOT, Ernie, all of them.
And turning now to the game we've been watching, Luka Doncic has been lighting it up.
You like how...
That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson with the start of the third quarter.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Boy, really an incredible game here from Luka Doncic.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
And on the floor for Jason Kidd as we get into the second half, Irving and Thompson fill out the wings. Then it's Daniel Gafford, then there's Spencer Dinwiddie, and it's Prosper in at the 4. Timberwolves trail by 4. DiVincenzo on the wing. That one doesn't drop. Nice D from Gafford. Over to the wing. Dinwiddie outside. Outside Irving. Back to Dinwiddie. Shoots over DiVincenzo. Thompson with it. DiVincenzo picks him up. And here's Dinwiddie from the arc. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Gobert's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And you got to give this Dallas front office credit for how they've acquired quality role players, Grant.
Well, BA in particular adding length and athleticism. That's helped them defensively, as well as providing some lob targets for Luka and Kyrie.
DiVincenzo pass to Reed, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
First in opponent shooting percentage, and they did a lot of damage from range. Third in three-point shooting efficiency. It was central to their scheme.
And when you consider how hard they played on defense last year, their opponent field goal percentage was the best in the league. You got to love the effort they showed on that end. Miller's checked in for Minnesota. Minot comes in for Alexander Walker. Again, the miss by Dallas.
Well, I don't think he's performing up to his own expectations, but they still find themselves out in front.
Left side Reed. And Gafford with the block. And it goes out of bounds. That went off Gafford. And the Mavericks with some changes. Powell, he's checked in for Kleba. And it's Grimes in for Hardy. And it's out of bounds to Minnesota. Reed in the post, working on Gafford, and Reed with a basket on the assist by Clark.
You can't allow Reed to get that kind of positioning. He's got great touch down there.
Irving attacking. Give him that one. Now shooting 5 for 11 from the floor.
There it is, the first basket of the half after missing their first 3 attempts.
Outside, DiVincenzo. There's the drive, and there's the foul. It'll go on Kyrie Irving. That'll be a second foul of the game.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
Dillingham's checked in for Clark. Marshall, he's checked in for Dallas. Exum comes in for Irving. Grimes, the pass to Gafford. Here's Grimes. Thompson left side. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Marshall. Up and in on the layup. And now a 6-point Maverick lead.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Here's Conley. That one no good. Nice D from Gafford. Here's Marshall. Down low. Gafford with the bucket. Gafford's got his second bucket of the night.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
DiVincenzo, pass to Ingles. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Ingles has got his first 2 points of the night.
In the NBA, you just can't let guys get to the rim.
To the inside, here's Gafford. And the dunk by Gafford.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
Outside Reed. Here's Ingles. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really, really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
From deep. Reed with the rebound. Timberwolves trail by 6. Now Ingles. No, stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity to 3-point play. That's on Dante Exum, and the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Lively, he's checked in for Gafford. Washington comes in for Klay Thompson. Dinwiddie, he's checked in for Grimes. And Doncic has subbed in for Exum. And here's Doncic. He's got 19. Doncic throwing his weight around.
Even for Doncic, this is a big night in the scoring column, giving his fans their money's worth and then some.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
Free throw good, Edwards. So for Dallas, Klay Thompson comes in for Marshall. And Kyrie Irving is subbed in for Dinwiddie. And both free throws good for Edwards.
How about the work ethic of Anthony Edwards? Not to mention that linebacker build and the sweet shooting stroke. But what he wants most is to see his team succeed. That's what you love about AE.
Yep, that was good. And the Mavericks lead by 5.
And, you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
Here's Edwards. Oh, the finish inside by Edwards.
No need to risk a shot from range when you can take it inside.
That takes us to the end of the third quarter. What a game. Neither team giving ground. All right, let's listen in. Head coach Jason.
One possession at a time.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And for the Timberwolves, they're shooting it at 61%, a terrific average. Ant is at the 2 with McDaniels playing the 3. Julius Randle out there with Naz Reid. And it's Alexander Walker in at the point guard position. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Edwards, the pass to Randle. And Edwards the bucket on the assist by Randle.
Boy, great take by Edwards, making the correct decision in the pick and roll there.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Dallas. They lead by 1. It's off to Detroit after this game, where they will face the Pistons. And that's their 3rd game of a long 6-game trip.
Cool, calm, and collected at a critical juncture in this game.
Alexander Walker, the pass to Randle. And it's Randle with the jam.
You know, guys, every year Randle seems to improve as a scorer. You know, he's looking more and more confident, more comfortable out there scoring the ball.
And Doncic hammers it home.
Oh, my. That's why we have those breakaway rims.
Dude, he risked pulling the whole thing down to the floor right there.
Boy, that was a great dunk, and we've got a great game here.
And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. Dillingham's checked in for the Timberwolves. Here's Reid. 3 from the inbound. On target from range.
Off-ball preparation paying off for Reid. He was just waiting for that pass.
Lively with a screen on Edwards. Doncic passes to Irving. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. For Minnesota, they've gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the 4th. McDaniels can't hit.
That's a look he couldn't pass up. He just couldn't get it to go.
Kicks it to Doncic. Back to Irving. Launches it. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Doncic has got his 3rd assist of the night.
And this is someone that can really hurt you from long range. He did that to a degree in the first half, and he's doing it now.
Pass to Dillingham. Reid, a screen on Doncic. Inside. A slam dunk by Reid.
I think this is why you get Reid involved in screen and rolls. I mean, he's phenomenal at making the cut after setting the screen.
Here's Marshall. Out left to the wing. Doncic with it. Irving for 3. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Reid's got 5 rebounds in the game. Outside McDaniels. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
And this is the absolute wrong time to stop communicating. They have to get in sync.
And Dallas making a change here. Thompson's checked in. Conley against Doncic. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Mavericks?
The fearlessness they've shown going strong inside has been impressive. The defense hasn't been very effective against them.
And the thing I've seen that I've really been impressed by is they've gotten everybody involved. Unselfishly making that extra pass, getting that ball to the right guy at the right time for the good shot.
And Edwards slams it in.
At every level, Edwards has been the go-to guy for his team. It's in his DNA.
Back to the basics, unleashing the one-hand flush.
Boy, he makes the basics look pretty outstanding, though, huh?
That's true.
I'd suggest that he stay with those basics because we've got a tight one here tonight.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind the layup. Come on now. My goodness.
Irving, a screen on Conley. Doncic with it. He's picked up by Edwards. 6 to shoot. The 3 from Thompson. Basket is good. Nice setup from Irving. Thompson's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Randall outside. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. Dallas leading by 3. Outside Irving. Screen by Lively. Irving, pass to Lively. And a slam dunk by Lively.
Tell you what, I could watch this move and this movie all night long. Irving doing a nice job getting his team quality shots.
Pass to Gobert. There's 53 seconds left to play in the fourth. Misses the layup. Doncic with it. Outside Irving. Back to Doncic. And here's Lively. And a slam dunk by Lively.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit. Calm when it counts. Randall has that clutch DNA.
Out to Thompson. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Doncic outside. Lively passes to Doncic. For 3. Can't get it to drop. Outside Edwards. And there's the foul. It'll go on Kyrie Irving. That's his 3rd foul so far.
Tough break for the defense. I mean, he took the hit, but he didn't get the call.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
And so the Mavericks take the win. All right, Allie, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Grant Hill, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce.
Greg, in Game 1 of the NBA season. How does opening night feel different from the rest of the season, the rest of the schedule?
Well, Kevin, it's the excitement of the unknown. Everybody comes in with the highest of expectations, right? You got new teammates, some new wrinkles, still a lot to figure out and shake out over the course of a long season.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Dallas Mavericks. Irving on the wing along with Thompson. Washington and Lively hold down the post for him. And it's Doncic in at the one. Here's Doncic. It's rebounded by Jamal Murray.
Well, I'm surprised that didn't fall for him. We know that's a shot he can hit. And there wasn't much resistance either.
Now here's Westbrook. With the floater, he takes it up and lays it in.
Masterful touch there on the floater. Westbrook is so tricky with it, a difficult cover for the defense.
Thompson, a screen on Westbrook. And the call up against Jokic. That is his first foul of the game.
His first personal foul. First team foul.
And just about a minute into the first quarter. Doncic right side.
Jokic affects the game in so many ways. That time on the defensive end.
And looking back, Coach, how great was it to see the Nuggets win their first title back in 2023?
One of the great NBA stories, Kevin. It was huge. It was a moment years in the making. That championship meant so much to the city of Denver and its fans.
And Irving can change the course of a game with his ability to shoot the three.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Alton. David.
Hey, Kevin. Well, I had a chance to catch up with Denver's head coach. We talked about the strategy for taking on a guy like Luka Doncic. He told me that the thing is Luka steals all the attention out there, which allows his teammates to find open looks, so you're not going to let him distract us on defense. So it sounds like they'll be focusing on defending against Luka and company, not just Luka. Kevin?
Thanks so much, David. Now Westbrook after Luka Doncic's three-pointer that didn't go. Westbrook passes to Porter. And the three off target. Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Thompson finds Lively. The kick out to Irving. From 20 feet out. Rebound by the Nuggets.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
Here's Gordon. A rebound by Washington. Mavericks trail by 4. Irving passes to Thompson. Doncic outside. And a wide open look for Irving. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
It's good.
He's so skilled on the interior. Jokic plays with so much force and leverage down low.
And so Doncic will bring it up for the Mavericks. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
It's Jokic top of the key. Pass to Westbrook. Jokic sets the screen for Westbrook. And Jokic throws it down.
Nice play by Jokic. So crafty in pick and roll.
Last season, Stan, Jokic passed LeBron's all-time triple-double mark. And he did it stunningly in 813 fewer games.
Yeah, now it's really possible, Kevin, that he's going to end up at the top of that triple-double list by the time his career's over. He's got the big O and Westbrook in his sights. You know, don't sell this guy short. He can do it almost any night.
And one thing about Westbrook, he does not have a quiet presence. You know he's out there at every moment, and his production speaks volumes.
Well, we know, GA, the Mavs are so adept at hunting the matchups they want. They're patient and methodical.
They never look like they're in a rush, right? Even when you send a double or trap the ball, the Mavs stay calm and know where to go. It's what makes slowing down their pick and roll so difficult.
Yeah, look, if I'm his coach, I'm going to get him involved in another way. Set a screen, get an assist, something to reset his mind a little bit.
Now here's Westbrook. He has 7. And stolen by Thompson. Irving against Gordon. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Westbrook with the steal. And here's the fast break. Jokic leading the way. It's Porter outside. And another miss by Denver. And here is Irving. And the foul on Jamal Murray. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul.
And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that.
Number 21, Daniel Gafford.
The three for Doncic. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for it. And an overpowering first quarter effort. Already a double-digit. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Denver.
Well, the way they've been attacking inside is phenomenal. Consistently getting high percentage looks, and that's what great offenses are all about.
And I really liked how they moved the ball tonight. Because of this selfless approach, they are piling up the assists.
On the court for Dallas here in the second. Big men on the floor for Middle Washington and Gafford. The star backcourt, Doncic and Irving are the guard set. And it's Thompson in at the 3 slot. And the foul on Jamal Murray. That'll be his second foul of the game.
First team foul.
And here's Doncic from the arc.
Well, he just doesn't have it right now. It's as simple as that. And his team is struggling as a result.
Westbrook dishes to Porter. Outside Westbrook. He takes it in and finished off by Westbrook.
And putting his burst on full display. Westbrook can blow by defenders in a hurry.
Thompson finds Irving. From past the arc. Jokic grabs for miss. Jokic has got his 6th rebound on the night. Porter looking it over. High post try. Denied for the 3rd time. He's 0 for 3. Mavericks trail by 10. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Alderman.
Kevin, Michael Porter Jr. was the #1 ranked player in high school, but a back injury changed things. He said, my potential may look different now, but as long as I can truly say what I had, I gave it my all. That's all that success should be defined by. Kevin, he grounds himself in gratitude and the work he's put in.
Thanks, D.A. He is a worker and living the dream. And it's Doncic missing. The Nuggets leading by 8. Greg, you think about oversized point guards, and the gold standard has always been Magic Johnson. Now you look at Luka Doncic, and he's certainly big for that position.
Definitely some positive similarities, right? But the big difference is one of those guys has 5 rings, and that's not a knock on Doncic. This is a team sport, but Magic's ability to affect winning was right there with another MJ, Michael Jordan.
And a wide open look for Porter. Sinks the triple. And the Nuggets lead by 11.
Well, look, this is what Michael Porter Jr. is all about. He's out there to find shots at the arc.
And Thompson kicks to Doncic. Looking to get back on track here. It's hauled in by the Nuggets.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Jokic against Gafford. And there's the call on Klay Thompson. That's his first foul. And the Nuggets making a change here. Pickett's checked in. Dwight Powell's checked in for the Mavericks. Marshall comes in for Washington. Near the 3-point line, it's Porter, and he drops that one in. Porter's got 5 now.
Yeah, nice vision from Gordon. He knew his teammate was there all the way.
And on the way from Irving for 3. Rebound by the Nuggets. Jokic has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Pass to Pickett. Jokic against Powell. Jokic, no good. And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for the Mavericks. It's a 13-point game. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Detroit, where they'll face the Pistons. And that will be game 3 of 6 played away from home. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. What's great about Jokic, GA, is he can put up MVP numbers, and he's got a little personality to him, doesn't he?
He does. You can tell he just loves life. He loves everything he does, especially when he's on the floor, making his teammates better.
Christian Brown's checked in for Denver. Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Spencer Dinwiddie comes in for Doncic. Murray finds Porter. Irving against Murray. We've got 1:08 left in the second quarter. Just 5 on the clock. The kick out to Porter. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Here's a look at the schedule now for Dallas. On Friday, they continue the road trip, heading out to Detroit. They'll take on the Pistons. Then on Sunday, they'll face off against Donovan Mitchell and the Cleveland Cavaliers.
And guys, one thing about road trips like this one, they'll be seeing this as a chance for the team to come together. It might be a bit of a silver lining for a trip that doesn't always provide a lot of success.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Holmes checked in. The Mavericks also with a sub. Derek Lively, he's checked in for Marshall. Looking at Dallas, they took that win in their last game against the Pelicans.
Nuggets foul. Strawberry. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
54 seconds left in the first half of the game. Thompson outside. Thompson a screen on Jordan. Irving for 3. Hands it from downtown. Irving's got a pair of triples in the second now for the Mavs. Holmes sets a screen. Dinwiddie with the steal. And they're pushing it up. Tipped away. Out of bounds. Denver takes possession. Denver leading by 6. Murray outside. Over Irving. Pass to Strother.
Got to run the clock and wait for the last shot.
Yeah, unless it's a gimme, there's no reason to put up an early shot here.
You know, he's had better starts, obviously, but he's shaking it off here in the second.
Now here's Murray. And the shot is good. Murray's got his first basket.
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
And so it's the Denver Nuggets with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
Hello.
Love that they're taking high percentage shots, and it hasn't been easy for them. It's hard to score inside when the defense is collapsing.
All right, fellas. Let's now take a look at what's to come on the upcoming schedule.
Looking at Dallas, like most teams right now, they're optimistic. We'll see how they handle.
Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he has been everywhere.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
We've got Murray. DeAndre Jordan is out there with Sharp. And it's Strother in at the point guard. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets. Here's Brown. And Lively pulls it down. Lively's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And Greg, at the time Kyrie joined Dallas, there were some questions around how he and Doncic would fit together.
Yeah, well, Dallas needed another ball handler who could score and make plays for others. Doncic couldn't do it all by himself, especially in the postseason. Now they're trying to build around those two guys.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks very much. The Mavericks have been much improved defensively. Coach Jason Kidd says when you're leaning on Luka offensively to deliver, and he does, you have to be able to cover him. Not just him, but Kyrie. The focus on playing defense and protecting one another is at a high right now. It can't just be three guys. It has to be all five. Kevin?
It is, David. You're right. It's a team game.
And when Irving is rolling like this, it's really special to watch. Not much the D can do.
Murray, good. Murray's got his second basket of the night.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
Irving for three. Knocks down the three ball.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Up their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
Murray, the pass to Gordon. And Irving with a clear path to the hoop. Shot's good. Marshall making the play. Irving's got 20.
They've got the offense clicking. 3 for 4 to start the half and looking confident.
To the middle. Here's Gordon. Great pass to set up the lay-in. And the Nuggets lead by 5.
He is so athletic. Gordon does well when he gets the ball around the paint.
Down low. The kick out to Irving. Dallas moving it around. Here's Hardy in the corner. Irving with it. Lock at 6. Off target with his 3.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Saric outside. And slam dunk by Saric.
And you have to get Saric out of the paint. Once he's inside, he's ready to take it home.
Pass to Marshall. A 3. Strawther grabs the miss. The Nuggets leading by 7. Gordon, the pass to Brown. Over Marshall. Brown's shot is off. The Mavericks have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And you know, Coach, guys who are really productive, like Jamal Murray, often have turnover issues. But you know what? He really doesn't struggle with that.
No, he doesn't, and that's one of the great things about him, Kevin. He can be that aggressive but stay under control and take care of the ball. Always poised. Nothing seems to bother him.
That's an added quality that you don't see with a lot of guys who shoot and score as much as he does. Driving in. And the basket by Gordon. Gordon's got 4 points in the quarter.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Mavericks trail by 9. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
On the wing, Irving. He's covered by Murray.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Brown, the pass to Murray. And it's off from three-point range. Dallas shooting pretty terrible here in the third quarter at around 30%. Irving can't hit. On offense, here are the Nuggets. It's been 8 unanswered points for them. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Outside for Murray. And it's Murray with the jam.
Well, we always talk about Murray shooting, but he can attack the basket as well.
Dallas shooting their first free throws of the night.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
So both teams making some changes here. And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there. Here's Westbrook driving to the basket.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that one.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
Yeah, they're not pulling any punches here. Even the guards are attacking the basket.
And so it's the Denver. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Yeah, that's high-level playmaking. He makes it look easy, but it's not.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. On the floor for Dallas starting the fourth quarter here. Washington and Lively hold down the post for him. The star backcourt, Doncic and Irving are the guard set. And it's Grimes in at the small forward position. Porter kicks to Jokic. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line. Analytics or the eye test? The optics or the numbers in front, Greg? When you're judging the performance of a player, what kind of criteria do you use?
Well, an MVP candidate recently said, my eye test tells me this guy's a terrible defender. But the analytics tell me he's a great defender. I'm confused, and I often feel the same way.
Westbrook passes to Jokic. Gordon with the screen for Jokic. Pass to Porter.
Dallas foul. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gordon.
Yeah, what a disconnect. Sloppy play like that is something they can expect to come up in the film session.
The three for Doncic. And it's Denver with the rebound. Jokic has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Westbrook kicks to Jokic. Outside, Porter. 6 on the shot clock. Stolen by Washington. On the wing, Doncic. The three. The triple. Doncic.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
For the three. Shot by Grimes. No good.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one. Even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That's his first foul.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Christian Brown's checked in for Denver. And Jokic wide open. He shoots. And again, Denver no good.
A key rebound there, but they can do a little better on the glass here down the stretch.
And the dunk by Doncic.
Oh, from ultra close range, Doncic.
Pass to Westbrook. Now Gordon. And he banks in the layup. And that's now 6 points for Aaron Gordon.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Pulls from the top of the key. Porter, no luck. Mavericks trail by 12. Grimes passes to Washington.
2 minutes.
Dinwiddie a screen on Porter. Here's Doncic. Oh, and he's Easy two from Doncic.
Creating space, Doncic will move defenders around.
The Nuggets have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. Here's Westbrook. It's hauled in by Doncic. Doncic has got his 4th rebound in this one. Washington kicks to Doncic. A 3-ball. It's hauled in by Michael Porter. The Nuggets leading by 10. Pass to Jokic. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. And again, Denver no good.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Doncic passes to Gafford. Back to Doncic. From the arc. It doesn't go for him. Great D that time from Westbrook.
And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for the Nuggets.
I think the attitude was very impressive. Definitely a competitive game, and they fought through it each step of the way.
Absolutely. They put on a tremendous performance in terms of the effort and intensity. This was a well-deserved win.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year. The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Russell Westbrook.
You can't look back at too many major moments in this game and not see his imprint put all over it.
Gordon kicks to Westbrook. Back to Gordon. Pass to Brown. Outside Westbrook. 6 to shoot. And the layup's good off the glass.
Such a dynamic scorer. When Westbrook gets rolling like this, he's nearly impossible to contain.
Here's Dallas. They trail by 9 points. And it's Washington missing. Here's Jokic. And that falls. So it's the Nuggets winning this one easily. Some good moments throughout this one, but thank you, David. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. So, for Greg Anthony.
sorry, Vaughn. And a look at Minnesota's opening lineup. Conley and Ann are the 1 and the 2. Julius Randle out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's McDaniels in at the 3. And for Denver, Westbrook runs the point with Murray to his side. Gordon and Jokic together in the middle. That is Brown in at the 3. We're excited to be here for opening day tip-off, Doris. It feels like the league is in a great place.
There is no doubt, B.A., absolutely. To me, more talent in the league right now than potentially we've ever had before. And I don't just mean star talent. There's a depth of quality skill across the board. We know the shooting has revolutionized the game. It's going to be a fun year.
Here's Edwards. Pass to Gobert. Second shot opportunity, and it's good on the layup.
Well, you know the length of Rudy Gobert. He's virtually unstoppable in that restricted area.
Westbrook taking his time here. They kick it out to Murray. Gordon outside. Ooh, McDaniels with a steal. Conley with the ball. Checked by Murray. McDaniels from long range. Doris, you look at the tools McDaniels has on defense. He can be special.
He can. There's incredible length, the reach, the strength. McDaniels very much able to be a shutdown defender against the best offensive players in the game.
And he's just slippery down there. I mean, Jokic makes gaining position look so easy.
McDaniels, a screen on Murray. Outside McDaniels. Pass to Conley. 5 to shoot. Now Randle. And it's Randle with the jam.
Wow, Julius Randle with a little flavor on the finish.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to catch up with Michael Malone. He was emphatic, saying that Edwards was their main concern, telling me Anthony poses problems on both sides of the ball, and he is relentless. He doesn't let up. He wants his guys to match Edwards' energy.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Randle, a screen on Murray. Here's Edwards. Rebound by the Nuggets. Pass to Brown. It's Jokic, high post. Lets it go from deep. Can't get a second shot to fall. Now 1 of 2. And here's Edwards outside. Here's Gobert. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes play. Edwards against Murray. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's going to be on Jamal Murray.
Well, size and athleticism and a little bit of craftiness right there by Anthony Edwards. That up fake gets that defender committed, and the free throw line opportunity is coming.
And both free throws good for Edwards. And Doris, you watch Anthony Edwards year to year. He just keeps reaching a new level.
He wants greatness badly. He's putting in the time, BA, to get there. Anthony Edwards, the shooting, the confidence, the leadership, everything's growing. He's now producing like an MVP. Look out, everybody. Here he comes.
And Edwards, here we go. That one goes. Count it.
And that strength and concentration from Anthony Edwards. Yes, there's contact. Doesn't bother him.
Westbrook against Conley. Going inside. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for one more at the line. It goes on Mike Conley. Porter Jr., he's checked in for the Nuggets. That one misses for Westbrook. Doris, think about Russell Westbrook's career. All-time NBA leader in triple-doubles.
BA, there is so much to admire about Russell Westbrook, but I'm going to begin with something that I think is undervalued, and that's his willingness as a great player to play hard every single night on both ends of the floor. Tough, competitive, and skilled. He's a Hall of Famer.
Ooh, Gobert with a steal. Randle, the pass to Edwards. Here he goes. And Edwards slams it in.
Combination of size and athleticism makes Anthony Edwards so tough to check on the drive. Good luck and good night.
Here's Westbrook. And finished off by Westbrook.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Well, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving no doubt whatsoever.
Randall, a screen on Porter. McDaniels passes to Randall. And it's Randall with the jam.
Well, Julius Randall making the right read in the pick and roll. Excellent IQ.
On the wing, Murray. Outside Porter. Nice move. And it's Gobert with a rebound.
With the defense absent, that was a great opportunity, but no go.
McDaniels passes to Randall. And it's Randall with the jam.
Well, Julius Randall, we know this, loves to finish despite being fouled. This guy will play through contact, no problem.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. The free throw drops for Randall. 9 seconds left in the opening quarter. Murray for three. That one drops, and it comes off an assist from Porter. Murray's got 6.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
Anthony Edwards has been on display for the Timberwolves. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for Minnesota.
Ever since this game started, they've been attacking on the inside, looking for ways to bust up the defense and get high percentage looks.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
Gordon and Jokic together in the middle. Then it's Murray, then there's Christian Brown, and it's Strother in a 2-guard. That's the group on the floor for Denver. They get it back. Outside Conley. Outside McDaniels. 6 on the shot clock. And he goes in for the dunk.
Oh, such an impressive athlete. Mr. McDaniels, send it in.
Grant, the Denver Nuggets have been on quite the run here in this window of time.
Yeah, B.A., it's all working for Denver in recent years. This is a well-constructed team that they play as a unit, and it makes it so difficult to try to get the best of them.
For 3, Conley sinks the tray. Conley's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game.
Mike Conley wanted to make sure the momentum was not swinging the other direction, so he answers with a 3.
Murray scanning the floor. Pass to Strother. Fires the 3. The rebound by the Timberwolves.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. McDaniels got his second bucket on the night.
I'll tell you, totally fluid mechanics by Jaden McDaniels. Ready in the catch-and-shoot situation, folks.
And stolen by Gobert. Here's Edwards. Back to Daniels. Tipped away. Outside Conley. Clock at 6.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
Pass to Brown. Gordon outside to the middle. Here's Jokic. Throw it down, Nikola.
And dunking it with authority inside. This is why Jokic guys look to feed him down there.
Now here's Edwards. Guarded closely. And here we go. The Nuggets on the fast break. Throw it down on the breakaway jam.
A sharp steal and some quick offense cuts it down to a one-possession game. Well done.
Here's Edwards. Oh, the finish inside by Edwards. Well, Doris, for a while, the amount of three-pointers seemed to grow exponentially. I think it's plateaued now.
You know, B.A., I'm not sure I agree that it's plateaued. What we do know unequivocally is these organizations have defined how to be the most efficient basketball team. And each and every year, we're setting records in that category. They're just getting smart about the kinds of shots you want and when. We're seeing more shots at the rim, and we're still heavily emphasizing the three-point line.
And Denver making a change here. Pickett's checked in. Edwards for 3. Rebound Rebounded by Denver. Outside Murray. Pass to Jokic. And there's 1:45 left to play in the second quarter. Here's Pickett, 6 to shoot. They kick it out to Murray. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. And the upcoming schedule for the Minnesota Timberwolves. On Thursday, they'll go up against the Jazz in Utah. And then on Saturday, they head back home to host the Washington Wizards.
And for their matchup with the Bulls, that's one to mark on the schedule. It's their 5th game of the year, and we should start to see lineups get sorted out.
The Nuggets making a switch here. Porter Jr.'s checked in. Reed's checked in for the Timberwolves. Ingles comes in for Randall. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
The Nuggets really believe in Jamal Murray. Coach Michael Malone said, what I want from Jamal is to be himself. If he does that, all the other stuff will take care of itself. But I want him to challenge himself to be a leader and to do the things every day that got him to this point.
Well, Murray will always put in the work. We know that. Good stuff, Allie. Westbrook, he's checked in for Murray. Miller's checked in for Minnesota. Alexander Walker comes in for Edwards. Here's Alexander Walker. Off target with the 3. The Nuggets have gone a terrific 4 of 5 here in the second quarter. The score now all even. Brown's got his first 2 points. Minnesota has gone 2 of 5 from distance here in the second quarter. McDaniels from long range. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Reed. All right, let's go to the leaderboard and see the top passing teams last season. Denver, 3rd.
Well, you have to like the way they moved the ball last season. Guys were passing it around unselfishly. That was reflected in their assist totals.
Pass to Brown. On the wing, Porter. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Garza passes to Reed, to the paint. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Naz Reed, what a nice find. This guy always has his eyes up and ready to look for options.
Plenty of daylight on that shot. Jokic has got 8 points. Minnesota has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Outside Reed, pass to Alexander Walker. DiVincenzo on the wing. Nails it from beyond the arc. DiVincenzo's got his first 3 points of the game. Here's Westbrook. And here's Porter outside. Offensive rebound. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. The T-Wolves on top. They lead by 3. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports.
They look great on offense. The ball is flying around. Guys are getting open. It's enjoyable to watch, especially for those of us.
Now let's take a moment. Appreciate you joining us.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Boy, you got to like what we're seeing from Anthony Edwards.
I love how effortlessly he scored. The game just comes so easy for him.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
On the court for the Timberwolves, we've got Nickeil Alexander-Walker, Dante DiVincenzo out there with Dillingham. Then there's Naz Reed, and it's Minot in at the 4-man position. Gordon right side. DiVincenzo with a steal. Here's Dillingham. He's scoreless. Reed sets a screen. Alexander Walker, the pass to Reed. Strother grabs a miss.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
From deep, Jokic. Pass to Strother. To the middle. 6 on the shot clock. And Jokic throws it down.
He is just an excellent pick-and-roll option. Jokic always uses his high basketball IQ to find and execute the right play.
Now here's DiVincenzo. Reed for three. Hits the trifecta. And the Timberwolves lead by 4.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Jordan's checked in for Jokic.
Substitution on the floor.
Minnesota leading by 4. And while Nikola Jokic has lots of years left in this league, he's already an all-time great, Grant.
You know, B.A., not many guys have won multiple MVPs and a title, but Jokic has already accomplished so much. And with his size and skill set, Jokic can be elite for a long time and add to that impressive resume. And sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here, hanging up there like that. DiVincenzo against Westbrook. Pass to Strother. The three is up. Knocks down the long J. Strother's got 5 points.
What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
Alexander Walker, the pass to DiVincenzo. From outside the arc. Brown grabs the board.
He's got a great defensive mind. He gets good position and affects the release.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
Yeah, what a flashy player Westbrook is. He loves putting on a show with his handles.
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
Gordon with a screen on DiVincenzo. Gordon outside. To the wing, right side. Here's Brown. Lets it go from 14. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
A different look for Denver. Michael Porter comes in for Gordon, and Murray subbed in for Strother.
Substitution on the court.
Edwards fires from way outside. Minnesota again missing.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
And nice read by Porter Jr. Surveys the floor and gets in the right spot to finish.
And it's Randall with the...
Jam. His hang time on the rim puts a sweet cherry on top, B.A.
It's a close game, and those displays of explosiveness can jumpstart a team. Westbrook. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
We know that Russell Westbrook isn't afraid to mix it up inside. He knows how to get defenders to hit him on these opportunities.
McDaniels is checked in for Alexander Walker, and he sinks the second. And Minnesota has possession. The lead is 2. Following this game, they'll hit the road to challenge the Jazz at Delta Center in Utah. That game will conclude the 3-game road trip they're currently on. Edwards against Porter. And Edwards slams it in.
Every aspect of Anthony Edwards' game is on display. This guy has been cooking from the outset.
Outside Porter, right wing. Westbrook left side. Outside Murray. Pass to Porter. No good on the triple.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Here's Edwards. And he's now 6 for 11 after that one.
You can see it. Once this guy gets his rhythm, he is so hard to slow down. What an excellent night for him and his team.
And Russell Westbrook gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
You know, you think back to that first half. He only turned it over one time. But since then, he's been giving it away.
Jokic is checked in for the Nuggets. Aaron Gordon comes in for Porter Jr. Conley against Westbrook. Left side Conley. Shot clock at 6. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. Edwards, that's good.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
You know, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the...
And so it's Minnesota, up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. What has them in...
Stops and run. Stops and...
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Here's Westbrook. Westbrook runs the point with Murray to his side. Gordon and Jokic together in the middle. And it's Brown in at the 3 slot. That's the group on the floor for Denver.
Well, how about the handle of Russell Westbrook? Makes that slash into the defense look easy.
Now Edwards. Just 5 on the clock. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. So, Doris, we've heard Anthony Edwards declare himself as the best player in the league.
Well, B.A., when you got the game to back it up, you don't mind putting yourself out there. And Anthony Edwards has charisma, highly skilled, and he's fearless when it matters most. Look out for the Ant-Man.
Porter Jr., he's checked in for the Nuggets. And here's Murray. Into the lane. And it's Murray finishing it off.
You see the speed there. Love watching Murray go right towards the rim and convert.
Edwards against Porter. Edwards muscles it inside. Wow.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Well, when it's closing time...
Oh, big finish!
Did you see that?
Well, easy to see why Aaron Gordon has been in multiple dunk contests. The arsenal, the creativity, limitless.
Outside McDaniels. It's Edwards on the wing. Defended by Gordon. Pulls it from the corner. Edwards, no good.
Listen, we know the mid-range game is in this guy's arsenal, but you wonder, should he have moved it just one pass more?
Jokic finds Gordon. Kicks it out to Westbrook. And he lays it up and in. Westbrook's gotten 4 this quarter.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Pass to Conley. And here's Edwards. McDaniels from long range. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Jokic has got 8 rebounds in the game. Here's Porter. Here's the 3. Yes. And it's Murray picking up the assist. Murray's got 3 assists tonight.
That's one of those clutch shots he's known for. When the pressure is high, he seems to be the most locked in.
With the drive, and then Porter with the dunk.
And Porter Jr. is made for big moments. He doesn't feel any pressure taking big-time shots.
Pass to Randall. Offensive rebound. The kick out to Conley. And here's Edwards outside. Offensive board. Here's Gobert. And he's going to the line for 2. The official, and in a game this close, they're going to challenge the call. Coach does not agree with it, and he wants them to take another look at the monitor.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with previous plays, to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back.
The ruling on the floor stands.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Brown's checked in for the Nuggets. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Over that last break, guys, I got a chance to hear what Michael Malone said to the team. They said in the huddle, this is it. No excuses. Let's figure out a way to win. A couple of players spoke as well, firing up their teammates. A great ending could be in store, guys.
Thank you for that, Allie. And so it's Michael Malone here calling timeout. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. making a change here. Porter Jr.'s checked in.
Shooting 2.
He misses the free throw.
Well, we know Rudy Gobert is going to go down as not only one of the greatest defenders of his generation, but of all time. Just look at the number of times this guy has won Defensive Player of the Year. He is a force to be reckoned with.
And the shot is good by Westbrook.
Westbrook demands the basketball and says, I got you, fellas. The big-time delivery.
Ooh, stolen by Murray. 1:52 left in the fourth quarter. Gordon finds Murray. Westbrook with it. Outside for Porter. Clock at 4. Inside. And the dunk by Jokic.
Morphing from second-round pick to superstar. Jokic comes up big for this team night after night.
Edwards and pass to McDaniels. Knocks down the triple.
Oh, massive three-point shot. I mean, you can tell he wants to step up for his team in crunch time.
Yeah, when he gets going, he adds another dimension to their offense that can make a huge difference when the game's on the line.
And then Porter with the dunk.
Being Porter Jr. is 6'10", you have to know where he is at all times, especially when he's lurking inside.
Deflects the pass. Gordon with a steal. Westbrook drives. And Westbrook slams it home.
There isn't a person in the gym who didn't know Westbrook was taking and making that shot.
And stolen by Murray. To the inside. And Gordon with the big finish.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Gordon on the wing. Back to Westbrook. Gordon outside. The ball's knocked loose. Randall with a steal. And now the T-Wolves on the break. Another miss by Minnesota. Don't do anything silly. Just ride out the clock.
Yes, if they take their time and execute, the game is all theirs.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Porter. And then Porter with the dunk.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
And so it's Denver with the W. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd gave him a little extra edge. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up. For Allie LaForce, Doris Burke, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson alongside our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for watching.
what are you looking forward to this year?
Oh, well, Kevin, I'm always interested in the rookies, seeing which guys step up. The leap to the NBA can be a huge one, so you never know what will happen with some of these young players.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Conley and Edwards are the guards. Randall out there with Jaden McDaniel. And it's Gobert in at the 5. Now, here's Doncic. 11 feet out, and he hits it. Doncic has got the scoreboard going with his first points of the night for the Mavs. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. Randall down low. He's covered by Washington. Gobert. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet.
Wow. Gobert showing some quickness on that shot.
Dallas with the ball. The last time these two clubs came together was also in this building, with an unfortunate ending for the home team.
Very tough loss to them last time they played. I mean, in the end, the amount of trips to the line they gave up did them in.
They deserve a lot of credit for being aggressive, though. I mean, they got to the line a bunch because they forced the issue.
And, Clark, it's hard to compare Luka Doncic to any other player we've seen before.
I would certainly agree with that. Ditto to that, Kevin, because he is unique. His pace is never hurried. He never gets rattled. He complains to officials a little bit more than I'd like to see, but he's strong. He's got great touch and feel, and he scores at all 3 levels, and he's a brilliant passer.
And finished off by Lively.
Climbing the ladder, going upstairs. Lively, he doesn't have to go far to flush it.
Outside Edwards. McDaniels gets a wide open look. Good on the 3-point shot.
And good to get him going early. That shot should give him some confidence.
Perhaps he's set for a big night. I mean, he can be a difference maker for him when he's on his game.
Now, here's Doncic. Good. Doncic has got 6.
Red hot so far. 4 for 4. Cooking with gas. Couldn't draw it up any better.
And there's Edwards on the assist from Conley.
Edwards flexing on them now. Bully ball inside.
For Dallas, they've gone 4 of 4 to start. So a nice offensive rhythm to start here. Over in the corner, Washington. Buries the long-range jumper.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Timberwolves trail by 4. Now let's send it over to David Aldridge, who was able to talk with Jason Kidd.
Their team's main focus tonight, well, it starts with All-Star Anthony Edwards. He said Ant is an incredible player. He's so physical. We have to throw multiple bodies at him. It's got to be a team effort to keep Edwards in check. An ambitious game plan. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Irving's shot is good.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possessions.
Now here's Edwards. He picked up 33 points in their last one against the Suns in Phoenix.
And he was terrific in that game defensively as well, blocking 4 shots on the night.
Oh, doctor. Oh, my goodness. Anthony Edwards throwing it down with force. Get this guy in the dunk contest.
And there's the call on Rudy Gobert. That's his first foul. 1:31 left in the first quarter. Doncic with a screen on Gobert. Out to Doncic. There's the 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
And that keeps him perfect from the field this quarter.
Timberwolves trail by 7. Well, you look at these role players the Mavs have, Clark. They've done a great job.
They really have, Kevin. I mean, the front office identified who the players were that could best play with their core stars. Needed defenders and guys that could catch and shoot the 3. They went out and loaded up the roster with those perfectly fitting role players. And, you know, the impressive ascension of Randall has been a lot of fun to watch. I mean, he's a double-double threat who plays with relentless energy.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
People say the mid-range shot is dying, but so far in this one, that has not been the case for this team.
Cultivating a lot of assists right now, which is beautiful to see. Love the way they're working that ball around.
Mavericks leading by 6. Here's Doncic. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Second personal foul.
It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
You know, one of the things I like about watching Doncic is the pace he plays at. You're not going to speed him up. He plays at his pace, the pace he dictates.
Reed, he's checked in for Minnesota. Conley with the 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Mike Conley is one of those guys who simply worked himself into being an outstanding three-point shooter.
The drive by Doncic. And Doncic throws it down.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Hey, guys, this is going to be fun now. I mean, we've got ourselves a shootout on tap here.
Now, here's Doncic. He's got 12. Thompson misses. McDaniels with the ball. Up again. Buried from outside.
The officials will have 2 minutes to review the play.
Going to review the play. The question, did he get the basket off in time?
And they're making sure on this one, even though it may not matter in the grand scheme, but the replay process is faster than ever. You know, why not?
Yeah.
It's been all about Luka Doncic for the Mavericks. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. We'll return shortly. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And guys, what's your take so far on the Mavs?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
On the court for Minnesota, Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McDaniels. Rudy Gobert is out there with Randall, and it's Conley in at the 1. To the surprise of some, Derek Lively made an immediate impact as a rookie.
Count me amongst those folks, Kevin. I saw him in college, and I liked his potential, and I thought it would take a while longer for him to have an impact, but boy, he has exceeded expectations in a big way. And because of his shot blocking and energy, running the floor, rim running, and the like, he's earned himself some nice minutes as a contributing player.
And so Conley will bring the ball up for the Timberwolves. 7-point differential. It's off to Utah after this game where they'll face the Jazz. That'll be the 3rd game of this 3-game road trip.
This is where McDaniels has put in a lot of work, catching and shooting with confidence.
Irving against Edwards. No good from Irving. Timberwolves trail by 5. Edwards getting the close range 2.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
Doncic kicks to Washington. Stolen by Conley. And now the fast break. Edwards with the ball. Oh, wow, man.
You got to have guts and hops to pull off a dunk like that. Randall got a lot of both.
Conley against Doncic. And here's Washington outside. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And I don't care how far from the bucket he is. You've got to have a man on him. He's just too good from deep.
Gobert with a wide open look. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Doncic right side. Over in the corner, Washington. And a miss there on the triple. The Timberwolves trail. Clark, in terms of young superstars, it doesn't get much better than Anthony Edwards.
Amen to that, partner. Every franchise wants a franchise player. Minnesota, I think, hit the jackpot drafting Edwards 1st overall back in 2021. Last year, we saw Ant-Man take it to another level, making his first of what I think will be many All-NBA teams.
Doubled by Conley. Stolen by Conley. Fast break. Here they come. Here's Randall. Out to Conley. Quarter number 2. Around 3 minutes gone by. Edwards finds McDaniel. No luck that time in the shot that would have put them on top. Thompson sets the pick for Irving. Rebound, Minnesota.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
And Randall throws it down.
You know, once he has the positioning he wants, he's ready for the big finish. Julius Randle throwing it down.
On the wing, Doncic. Covered by Conley to the inside. It's stolen by Gobert. 9 feet out. And the call will be against Derek Lively. That is his first foul of the game. And the Mavericks with some changes. Daniel Gafford comes in for Derek Lively. And Spencer Dinwiddie subbed in for Luka Doncic. The Timberwolves also with the sub. Dillingham's checked in. Inside, Klay Thompson.
Known as a shooter, Thompson's size allows him to score inside as well.
Here's Dillingham. Dinwiddie covering. And the slam dunk by Dillingham.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
Well, I tell you what, guys, the young kids like to say, that's doing too much. That falls into that category. That was too much.
Edwards against Irving. Gobert with a screen on Irving. 5 on the clock. Here's Edwards. Gobert trying to get open. Edwards kicks to Randall. Here's Dillingham. The Mavericks pull it in. They've got the Pistons ahead of them in their next game in Detroit. And that'll be game 1 of a 4-game road trip. And McDaniels with the block. That's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here. 11 seconds left to play here in the half. Dinwiddie passes to Gafford. With 1 on the clock. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. Mavericks lead by 1. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, PJ. Hot start offensively.
Thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
Hello, and when players look ahead, how much are they circling particular games on the calendar?
Well, I don't think this generation of players still use.
And moving on now, the Mavericks are in the thick of it. A very competitive game so far.
Well, they've been the more measured team.
And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
Irving on the wing along with Thompson. Then there's Spencer Dinwiddie. Then there's Daniel Gafford. And it's Marshall in at the power forward. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Jason Kidd. Drawing fouls, Clark getting to the line, all part of the game, but you think players try and draw fouls too often now?
I do in some cases, but I think it's more on an individual.
And here we go, coach's challenges being called for here on the out-of-bounds.
When you're talking about action around the sideline, this is something you can get a much better perspective of on replay than real game speed.
We've got the benefit of new camera angles, much easier to see exactly what's going on, especially with the fidelity and angles that we've got access to now. So we just got word from the NBA Replay Center via the official courtside administrator And the original call will stand for the out-of-bounds violation.
You know, and some people might argue, hey, we're stopping the game, but this uses up a timeout, so that's technically already a break that could happen regardless of the call staying the same.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, thanks. The Mavericks at last season's trade deadline added length by acquiring Daniel Gafford and P.J. Washington. Coach Jason Kidd says they help on both ends. Gafford has the ability to roll, has great hands. P.J. can put the ball on the floor and guard 1 through 5. And defensively, they both bring physicality. Kevin?
David, there is an argument to be made. That was one of the best trades at midseason this league has seen in a very long time. Now, here's Reed. Not a lot of room. Picked by Reed. Shot clock at 5. Edwards finds Reed. And Reed throws it down.
That's what you want to see. Reed playing big in there.
Mavericks leading by 5. And you see, don't you, Clark, the steady progression year over year for Anthony Edwards.
Well, he's already an all-star since his 3rd season. With Edwards, the chance is there, if he continues to show the same improvement he's shown thus far, that he's going to be MVP caliber, and I dare say, perhaps the face of the league for several years to come.
DiVincenzo passes to Gobert. Timberwolves passing it around. To the paint. Pass to Reed. Lets it go with the 3. Rebounded by Gafford. Dallas has gone 7 of 9 on three-pointers tonight. Outstanding mark from long range. For the screen on DiVincenzo. Inside. Shots good by Gafford. Gafford's got the lead up to 10 now for the man.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Gobert, the screen. Alexander Walker passes to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Gobert knows his strengths on offense and plays to him well.
And so it's Dinwiddie who brings up the ball for the Dallas Mavericks. There's 1:54 left in the 3rd. Outside Irving. Here's Gafford. Outside Irving. Back to Dinwiddie. Off target from outside. Timberwolves trail by 8. Left side, Edwards. We've got 1:23 left in the 3rd quarter of the game. Takes it inside, and Edwards slams it in.
We've got liftoff here, folks. Once Edwards sprints past the defense, it is an absolute wrap.
And you know, Clark, you look at the switch the Mavericks hit last year. This is a team that has certainly bought in.
It's pretty clear, Kevin. They believe in their coach, and they know they can make it to the finals now. They look to empower one another. They play as more than the sum of their parts, that's for sure. A well-oiled, cohesive group.
And there's the call on Dante DiVincenzo. That is his first foul of the game. Both teams will make substitutions.
Substitution on the court.
There's 53 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Right wing. Reed against Irving. 6 on the shot clock. Stolen by Conley. And here's Edwards from the arc. Mavericks with the rebound. Thompson sets the pick for Irving. Thompson outside. Back to Irving. Wide open. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. Irving's got 11 points in the quarter.
Some of the quickest hands in the NBA. Kyrie showing you that quick release there.
Alexander Walker on the wing. Back to Edwards. Here's Gobert. Nails the wide open jump shot. Gobert's got 10 points in the game.
He's doing his best to carry him, fellas, but he can only do so much. Things would be different for them if he was getting a little more help.
And so it's Dallas, ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. Their shooting has been the big key. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
That's right. I mean, that's not his primary duty, but when the situation calls for it, he can do it and does it well.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks, as always, for joining us. On the court for Minnesota, Conley and Edwards are the guards. McDaniels is out there with Julius Randle. And it's Garza in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Rim running, shot blocking, rebounding, lively, elite in all three categories.
Miller's checked in for Minnesota. Dillingham comes in for Edwards. There's always a surprise, isn't there, Clark, in the offseason? Let's go back to 2022. That offseason, the Timberwolves going all in on Rudy Gobert.
Basically, Kevin, they traded 5 firsts plus a bunch of good players for Gobert. It was derided at the time, and I can understand why, but Rudy's defense has taken them to another level, and he's actually been a little better offensively than people thought he would be.
But we were just talking, P.J. Washington has improved his defense, hasn't he?
He really has been intentional about getting better at that end of the floor, and, you know, he always had a good foundation for potentially being an outstanding defender, but then he put the work in. You know, he does a great job with his positioning. He's got excellent positional size, and because of all of that in his work, he's a versatile defender now that can make an impact at that end of the floor.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Reinhardt's checked in and finished off by Lively.
The high basketball IQ of Klay Thompson, finding a better look there.
Here's McDaniels. And it's Klay Thompson with the rebound. Dallas leading by 11. Pass to Doncic. Thompson with it. Now defended by Randle. And Thompson kicks to Doncic. Lively, a screen on McDaniels. Doncic passes to Lively. Count it. Lively's got the lead up to 13 now for the Mavs.
Drawing the defense nicely that time. Doncic with the perfectly timed pass.
Here's Minot. Puts up a deep three. A rebound by Washington. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Doncic outside. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That is his first foul of the game.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
Spencer Dinwiddie's checked in for Dallas. Reed, he's checked in for Minnesota. Back to Lively. And finished off by Lively.
You can tell Lively knows his position well, knows how to be efficient as the roll man.
Here's Dillingham. Dinwiddie covering. Now Dillingham with the drive. Reed kicks to McDaniels. Conley against Doncic. They could use a bucket, and Conley puts it in.
Basketball can be very simple. If you can let Conley run the pick and roll, it's normally a good thing.
Washington finds Lively. Doncic outside. Pass to Washington. Doncic looking it over. The offensive rebound. Puts up a three. No good. Only a second miss and 10 attempts from the floor. Look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Dillingham with it. To the middle. And then Randle slams it in.
Power and mobility of Randle. That combination makes it really hard to cover him on the pick and roll.
Mavericks leading by 11. Here's Doncic going inside. Good for the basket. Number 9. He's only missed 2 shots from the floor all night.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Dallas making a switch here. Irving's checked in. Timberwolves also changing it up. Gobert, he's checked in for Reed. And it's Edwards in for Dillingham.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for the Mavericks.
And the big difference here was accuracy from three-point range.
And once they started sinking shots, they really stretched out the D and created other opportunities. And anytime they got space, they seemed to just knock down another triple.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And they're going to bring this season series to an end with a very nice victory here today. These teams spent a lot of time on the floor together this year.
A total of 4 games to be exact. They'll each wind up taking 2 of them.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Luka Doncic.
Boy, this game really had his name all over it. I mean, he relished being the guy to carry the load offensively.
Here's Edwards. They get it. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on Thompson.
Edwards does not back down. Even if it means taking physically hard contact, he's fearless.
Second free throw, no good. Irving for 3. The shot comes out. So we see the Mavericks taking the win here. They poured it on tonight. Dominant. All right, DA, thanks again. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For David.
team with an equal chance to do something special.
Oh, B.A., that's the way these teams look at it. Regardless how you're... previous season went. You have a chance to do something special, something great. Time to start fresh and build on that optimism.
Let's take a look at our starters for Denver. Gordon and Jokic together in the middle. Westbrook runs the point with Murray to his side. And it's Brown into the small forward.
And that's why you don't give up on the glass.
And his efforts, well rewarded right there.
Well, that's what he does. He makes an impact with his activity on the board.
And here's Dallas. Home court didn't seem to help last time they met. We'll see if it makes a difference this time.
Today's game is about effort and energy. They got crushed on the glass the last time these teams played.
Yeah, it wasn't their finest hour or finest 2 hours. It has to be a matter of pride for them this time.
Here's Westbrook. And Westbrook slams it home.
What? Wait. Hey, dunks are always for the big boys.
Emphatic move by the point guard.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring options.
Grant, we all know how good Kyrie Irving is, but he's especially lethal in the fourth quarter.
And his clutch moments go far beyond his series winner in the 2016 finals. He thrives in high-pressure moments and has done so his whole career.
Now Doncic. Shot clock at 5. From deep three-point land, the long-distance three is buried.
Stretching his range as far as it will go, Doncic is so impressive.
Westbrook against Doncic. Westbrook gets the bucket. Westbrook's got his second basket of the game.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
Plenty of daylight on that shot.
You can tell Doncic trusts his teammates. He'll get them looks and doesn't insist on doing everything himself.
Westbrook outside. It's Jokic, high post. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
Irving against Murray. The try by Irving. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
Has there been a better finisher than Kyrie? I'm not sure I've even seen one. He's just unreal at the rim.
Good chance here for Westbrook. Washington grabs the miss. Dallas leading by 4. Doncic on the wing, covered by Jokic. Jacks up a 3. And it's Doncic missing. The Nuggets have gone 3 of 6 from the floor. And what you love about this Denver offense, Grant, by and large, they take good shots.
Oh, they do. Top 5 in field goal percentage over the last 5 seasons. And a lot of that is Jokic delivering the ball to the right guy at the right time.
Doncic feeling it out a bit. Murray against Irving. Ooh, stolen by Westbrook. Gordon, the pass to Westbrook. Outside Murray. Knocks it down from distance.
Well, Murray's a 3-level scorer, but arguably does his finest work from that level.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, Jason Kidd had a few moments to share with me. As you might expect, he's got his hands full on how to deal with Nikola Jokic. Coach explained so much of their offense runs through him. He's always operating with the ball in his hands. We'll need to do our work early. Don't let him get comfortable when he has the ball. No doubt about it, the Joker is the cog in this offense. Brian?
Okay, thank you, Allie.
Yeah, and the intensity Russ plays with is exceptional. When he goes hard inside, it forces the D to act.
Denver shooting their first free throws of the game now.
2 shots.
No good on the second free throw.
Could have taken the lead there, but instead, they're going to have to settle for the tie.
Irving, no good. If they play this right, they can go 2 for 1.
Yeah, they really have to work the clock right now.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Washington passes to Doncic. Lively with a screen on Murray. From deep, here's Doncic, bearing his second of 3 attempts.
Defense was all over Doncic, so he smartly uses a pick to get free to shoot.
Gordon with a screen on Doncic. Westbrook, the pass to Gordon. That's good. And so Westbrook with the assist.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Doncic outside. He gets it up. And it looks like they are going to review the play. The question, did he get the basket off in time or not?
Yeah, they're going to review that shot to make sure he got it off in time, but I think it's going to count.
Well, it's been a high... And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
Another thing they're doing well early on is moving the ball, playing selfless basketball and getting everybody involved on the offensive end.
Washington and Lively down low. The 2 stars in the backcourt, Luka and Kyrie. And it's Thompson in at the 3. So that's who Dallas starts the second with.
What energy on the drive from Doncic, charging in before the defense can seal up the gaps.
And Westbrook draws the double. Pass to Jokic from outside the arc. It's rebounded by Dallas. And coach, such a unique player, multiple-time MVP Nikola Jokic. How do you defend this guy?
Well, Brian, if I knew that, everybody in the league would be trying to hire me, because no one has found an answer for Nikola Jokic. He can just beat you in so many ways. If you're going to double team him, he's going to create wide open shots and even layups for his teammates. If you're going to leave him single covered, he's going to score. There's nothing this guy can't do on a basketball court.
From deep, here's Doncic. His 4th make in 5 tries. Solid start for him.
Along with everything else, Doncic is a knockdown three-point shooter.
Here's Murray. Washington grabs the miss. Washington's got 4 rebounds now. And Russell Westbrook gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And so it's Dallas with it to the wing, right side. Washington inside, defended by Gordon, and out of bounds. The Nuggets will take it. And with this pause, a check on the stats to show you which teams led the league in assists last year. In 3rd, the Nuggets.
Well, last year they were an excellent passing team. They want that to continue into this year.
Porter Jr., he's checked in for Brown. Here's Westbrook. It's hauled in by Luka Doncic. The Mavericks lead by 7. Washington right side. Doncic, a screen on Gordon. Pass to Doncic. Just 5 on the clock. Out to the right wing. Lively finds Doncic. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Westbrook, the pass to Porter. Well, some great scores in the NBA right now, Stan. Anyone you think doesn't get enough credit for their offensive talent?
Wow, Brian, that is a tough question. So many guys putting up such big numbers right now. Devin Booker maybe still a little overshadowed by Kevin Durant. De'Aaron Fox maybe overshadowed by Sabonis. And Tyrese Maxey certainly is overshadowed playing with Embiid.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, the Mavericks are looking to contend. Coach Jason Kidd said, we're trying to build a championship team, and it's not easy. Dallas has not talked about that for a long time. So to talk about that, it's pretty cool. To be able to build it takes time. We have the personnel, we have the team. Brian, that's confidence.
Yep, and they're in win-now mode, Allie. Thank you. Here's Irving. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Irving's got 6.
Taking what he can get, Kyrie pulls up with confidence in the mid-range.
Shot is up. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it. It's good. And we've got 1:18 left in the second period. Washington against Gordon. Doncic, a screen on Gordon. Pass to Doncic. And the foul is called. He missed it. And here comes the coach's challenge. He disagrees with the foul. He does not hesitate to ask for a second look. It's a pretty heated game. Every call matters.
Taking 2 shots. The play will be reviewed under NBA rules.
So many close calls in every game. The NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
He's checked in for Lively. And Denver with a change here, too. Brown's checked in for Russell Westbrook.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one.
And when we talk about franchise players, guys who can carry a team, Luka Doncic is one of the few guys in that category.
1:04 left in the second quarter. Outside Murray. Outside for Porter. And he lobs it up. Stolen by Gafford. Doncic with it. Checked by Murray. Doncic outside. We've got 33 seconds left in the first half of this one.
He's been very reliable tonight. Not wasting any chances, really using his head.
Porter, the pass to Gordon. Back to Porter. Screen by Gordon. 19-footer. And the shot falls short that time.
Well, the analytics don't like it, but if the defense is giving it up, I like that shot selection despite the miss.
Outside Irving. Up in time. No good. Would have counted had it gone. Oh, what a performance by Luka Doncic. He has been the story for the Mavericks. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. Time for a quick break, then back to the action.
Welcome, one and all. Before we hear Kenny and Shaq's
Look here now at the Mavericks. I've always loved when I started the season at home. I'd be eating good, I'd be dominating down low, I'd be picking up that big old dub.
So, Shaq, how many of those Game 1 home openers did you actually win over your career?
AOT, Ernie, all of them.
Turning back now to our game, lots of positives in that first half for the Mavericks.
One big reason they're up.
Glad you could join us. Ryan Anderson and crew are ready.
And if you're just joining in, one half is in the books, one half to go. Boy, really an incredible game here from Luka Doncic.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
Yeah, it's not like he's getting everything at the rim. He's playing smart and just taking what the defense gives him.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Michael Malone. Gordon and Jokic together in the middle. Then it's Murray. Then there's Christian Brown. And it's Pickett in at point guard.
Well, Aaron Gordon able to use all his athleticism on that one.
Here's Gafford. He's scoreless. Pass to Doncic. 6 on the shot clock. From deep. That shot is off. Nuggets trail by 5. He takes it in. And that one's good. Pickett's got his first bucket in this one.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
Back to Doncic. Pass to Gafford. Doncic with it. Thompson outside. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Fires from the corner. And it's Doncic missing.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
The Mavericks lead by 3. They set the pick. Doncic on the wing. Gordon with a steal. Here's Brown. He's guarded by Gafford. Here's Jokic. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. P.J. Washington picks one up.
Well, you know, a great thing about Jokic is the cohesion he brings to the team. His ball movement and teamwork are contagious.
And Dallas making a change here. Powell's checked in. And Denver with a change here, too. Jordan's checked in for Pickett. And coach, a 3-time league MVP, Nikola Jokic joining Moses Malone, Larry Bird, and Magic Johnson. What a list.
Yeah, that's not a bad list at all, Brian. But what stands out beyond Jokic's skill set is the consistency that he produces with every night.
And everybody around him instantly gets better when they play with Jokic.
They love playing.
Kleba, he's checked in for Powell. And Denver will go for a different look here. Michael Porter, he's checked in for Gordon. Watson comes in for Brown. Strawther's checked in for Murray. And it's Pickett in for Jokic.
Well, year in and year out, Porter is so consistent from 3.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Luka Doncic is in elite company. Coach Jason Kidd said he's in the atmosphere of MJ, LeBron, Kobe, the best to ever do it. He's doing something that Dallas has never seen, breaking all the records that stand up in front of him. He is a winner, and he will win multiple championships when it's all said and done. High praise, Brian.
Absolutely. Thanks, Allie. Jordan with a screen on Irving to the middle. And slam dunk by Jordan. Here in the second half, these teams still neck and neck.
I really like how each team is matching the other's intensity.
Pass to Irving. 1:52 left in the third. From deep, here's Doncic. And Dallas hits again from deep.
Well, that brings his total to 5 makes from beyond the arc for the game. Feeling some confidence from range.
Irving with it. 6 points for him. Now Doncic. Launches a 3. And Irving with the basket on the assist from Doncic. Doncic has got 3 assists tonight. 1:19 left in the third quarter. Pickett passes to Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Doncic outside. So for Dallas, Morris comes in for Kleba, and it's Marshall in for Washington. Brown's checked in for Denver. Westbrook comes in for Pickett, and we've got a timeout from Jason Kidd, and we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Big group substitution here for Dallas. Gafford, he's checked in for Morris. Prosper comes in for Klay Thompson. Grimes, he's checked in for Irving. And Spencer Dinwiddie is subbed in for Luka Doncic. And a switch here also for Denver. Pickett's checked in. And here's Gafford. Still no points. Marshall passes to Gafford. And the dunk by Gafford.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. The ball's knocked loose. Here's Prosper. He's guarded by Porter.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
Porter from outside. Dinwiddie with a rebound.
And they've just built this lead by attacking the boards.
Good work there as it goes. And now a 9-point Maverick lead.
I just love the ball movement.
Here's Pickett. Here's Porter. Connects on the 17-footer. Porter's got 10 points.
Yeah, this is when they need to lean on him more. Get him the ball and let him build some momentum.
Grimes. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Now that is an elite level dig. What a great passer.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. They've got Spencer Dinwiddie. Najee Marshall is out there with Daniel Gafford. Then there's Derek Lively. And it's Grimes in at the 2. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. They grab their own miss. Lively with the bucket.
The defense getting out-hustled on the putback. Can't let that happen.
And I can tell you from experience, these are the types of things that drive coaches crazy.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Gordon. Irving's checked in for Dallas. Nikola Jokic is checked in for the Nuggets. Porter Jr. comes in for Brown. Dallas leading by 9. Pass to Gafford. Irving, screen on Murray. Gafford with the ball. He's picked up by Westbrook. Here's Irving. And it's good. Off the back rim and in. Brett, we're starting to see more players throwing alley-oops to themselves off the backboard. Did you ever do that?
In practice, maybe, but although I had some leaping ability early on, I never had the audacity to do it in a real game.
Porter from outside. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Murray against Irving. Pass to Lively. Back to Irving. Here's Lively. Lively with a screen on Murray. 5 to shoot. Now here's Dinwiddie. Nails it from 3. Dinwiddie's got his first 3 points of the game.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Look, when the 3 is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
And dunking it with authority inside. This is why Jokic guys look to feed him down there.
Irving for 3. And Dallas hits again from deep.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
Murray inside. He's guarded by Irving.
With all the attention that Murray gets, smart by Jamal to dish it on that play.
The Mavericks lead by 13. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Here's Marshall. No good on the triple. The Nuggets have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Up top, Westbrook. He's covered by Dinwiddie. Westbrook, the pass to Jokic. Lets it fly. Clock at 6. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in.
We know Russ can do this. He's averaged double-digit assists numerous times in his career.
And it's out of bounds to the Mavericks as Dallas retains possession.
Well, that's just a careless pass. He's lucky that was just deflected and not picked off.
Brown's checked in for the Nuggets. Doncic against Westbrook. Doncic passes to Washington. Back to Doncic. And here is Irving. Pass to Doncic. Doncic punches it home.
And when he puts it all together, look at the kind of night Luka can have. Wow.
And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for Denver. It's a 13-point game. Oh, there's the alley. And Jokic throws it down.
Graceful alley-oop from Jokic, a big man who can really move.
And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
Here's Westbrook, and there's the rejection. Irving looking around. Thompson passes to Irving. Here's Lively. Doncic outside. Fires the three. Counted from distance. Doncic has got 11 points here in the second half.
Well, with a comeback out of range, you can put a bow on this one. Good performance for the Mavericks.
Man, they were in a groove from long range tonight.
Yeah, they were able to find space, and they were ready to let it fly the moment they saw an opening.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year. And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Luka Doncic.
Anytime they needed a bucket, they put the ball in his hands and say, go make a play. It was impressive to watch.
Washington outside. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. And we've got 28 seconds left in the fourth. Releases. Murray, no good. And Dallas with possession. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Thompson finds Doncic. Back to Thompson. Nifty move. And it's good on the layup. And so it's the Mavericks taking care of business in this one. Allie, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks. Alongside Stan Van